Good morning, Porch Chronicles. Good morning, good morning. Look, whew, just got finished with that good old coffee. My package finally came. It's gonna be a minute before I can show y'all what it is because I gotta help. Somebody gotta help me put it together. So anyway, I got up this morning and when something stay on my spirit for a while, I just it'd be like I must need to talk about it. So the other week when I went out of town for my girlfriend's birthday, the morning we had got up because we was gonna go to her auntie's church before I came home. We went to get some coffee. Now y'all know in the morning time I don't eat solid food. I do coffee and protein shakes because that's part of my regimen for the weight loss. Okay, so I don't get nothing in the morning but liquid. Now, when it comes to my coffee, if I'm buying hot coffee, I want the Joan hot, really hot. If I want cold coffee, I get iced coffee. So it'll irritate me when I get coffee and it be warm because I didn't purchase warm coffee. I purchased hot coffee. Okay, so me and my girlfriend, we at the window. We go to McDonald's, get us some coffee because that's my favorite coffee outside of me making it at the house. We get us a coffee and the coffee is warm. So I'm like, ew, that's a turn on for me. I want my coffee hot. So we pull over because we waiting for her sister because we going in two different cars because after we get finished with church, I'm going home. So we sitting there talking. I'm like, I do not. When I purchase hot coffee, I want hot coffee. So I was like, well, but when we got to the window, this was a little young girl. She might have been 19 years old. She was definitely a child. So she grit on me so hard, y'all. I ain't do nothing. This is just for me purchasing my coffee. She grit on me so hard that I was looking like dang. But she grit on me so hard that my girlfriend was sitting next to me in the chair. She seen her grit on me. And when we pulled off, she was like, girl, did you see the way she grit on you? I said, yes. She grit on me so hard like I did something to her. Didn't do nothing. Just paid for my coffee. And I was like, I don't know who pissed in her coffee this morning, but she was like in a real bad state of mind. Now, back in the day, you couldn't have grit on me like that. Once I got my coffee, I'd have said something to you because I have a spicy mouth. Now, not like I used to, but if you get me wrong, I'm going to let you know. So I ain't saying nothing. I laughed at the junk. And she saw how hard she gritted on me. And she was like, girl. And she didn't know me a long time. So she was like, I can't believe. I said, girl, I ain't got time for that no more. Ain't nobody did nothing to that little girl. I'm cool. But while we was waiting on her sister across the street at the gas station, I was like, I'm going to go back around and get me a hot cup because this is all I'm going to have until we eat lunch later on. So we go back around, and the girl at the front, the girl in the first window, I said, look, I want a hot cup of coffee. I like a vanilla latte. I said, but I don't want that girl at the second window to touch my coffee because she already grit on me so hard. She might have spit in my junk for me, saying it wasn't hot enough. So, and she was like, okay, I'll let the manager know. So I wasn't disrespectful. I wasn't nothing. I just wanted a hot cup of coffee. And my girlfriend, she did too. So when we get to the window, the manager was there. I said, and the little girl that had the little attitude, she was standing behind the girl. You should have seen how she was looking at me. She was not a happy camper, but I didn't want to take no chances of her doing nothing to my coffee because she already had a real bad attitude. So, okay, we get there. The manager makes me another one. It's still the same one. So I was like, oh, okay. She was like, just test it before you leave. And I said, oh, it's still not warm. It's still not hot. And she was like, oh, it must be something wrong with the machine. So I was cool with that. I was like, well, I respect that. She said, I'll make you another hot coffee with ABC in it, and it might be better. And I was like, okay, cool. So it was warmer than the last one, but she was like, it's something wrong with the machine. And I was cool with that. But that little girl, the way she was acting, I was like, I just didn't want her to touch my coffee. So she gave me another free cup, and I gave it to my girlfriend because both of them was warmer than the first ones. But when we left, we was laughing like a mug. We went and still was waiting on her sister. So she finally pulled up. We let her know what happened. And she was like, what? Because back in the day, you could not have done that to me. You could have not have been I didn't do nothing to that little girl. And like I told the manager, I said, it's cool. I understand the machine not like like it's supposed to be in the coffee not hot. But baby, back in the day, no, I wouldn't have did nothing to her till after I got my food. I wouldn't have said nothing. But just watching where I came from and how I am now when people be lunching and all that, I be like, I'm cool. It don't even bother me no more. And that's why I say I really enjoyed this walk right here, because even when she was having a bad day, she wasn't finna make mine bad. And she didn't deter me and make me get any type of way outside of the way I'm supposed to be. I was still grateful for everything, and we had a wonderful day, all of that. So I just want to encourage you, we don't know what other people go through, but when you get to a point in your life where you get better from where you know you used to be and don't act a certain type of way, we got this. I love you guys. I'm grateful for y'all. Thank you for listening, Porch Chronicles.